Morning and welcome to Speed Force Racing on Monday night, Division 3 as usual. You've got myself and Hicks talking you through qualifying on the race this evening. Good evening, Hicks, how are we?
Bonjour. I'm very well, thank you. Hello, boys. Hope we're going to have a quality race this week as we did last week.
Glad to be back. I missed last week. You did a stellar job on your own last week.
Well, thank you very much.
The race. So yeah, where are we? We are around Monza this evening. We have got a sunny qualifying by the looks of it. We have got John Mobes at the top of the standings at the moment, and 1 point ahead of Alex Hawke. So we will look out for that this evening, Hicks. What do we need to get on? Let's get on here. Full track map. And
so we've got Alex Hawke getting out on track nice and early, trying to get a banker in. I don't think we're expecting any rain. Skies are blue in Italy, which is where I'm going on Thursday. Not to Monza, unfortunately, but to Rome.
Are you know?
Julie.
Ah, very nice.
Yeah.
How long are you going for? 3 days, 4 days?
4 days.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a birthday. I'm not allowed to say. It's a full bit. Soon.
Sorry, my I'm just...
take it.
There we go. I think we're back to normal. Sorry, I'm back. So we go on board with Alex Hawke then as he starts what will be his first flying lap. Second in the table in the Kickstarter. We've got Salguero come out on the Inters. He needs to look up and notice it's quite sunny. First corner, Hicks down to second. Out there quickly up to third.
Down second. Yeah, there's a lot of debate about whether that is a third gear corner, but I've never managed to make it quick in third gear. I'm a second gear for that for me.
I think
it's
the
only corner I would do second in.
Only when your tyres, maybe when your tyres are getting more worn and you haven't got that traction. That would be the time I'd potentially go up to third. Looks quite tidy as it comes round his two corners. Here in the middle of sector 2. So, Paul, Hicks, what are we thinking? I'm going to put it out there that there's going to be something around a 119.3, 119.4.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Let's see what Alex Hawke
This is one of those tracks. This is one of those tracks that really you need a smooth driving style. The throttle application is so critical here to get the maximum out of the car.
19.7 to start with. I think we're going
to see a low 19.
As Silver Fox comes across with 120.1, Brass Monkeys with 120. 1.3, I'm on board with Mr. Mobe, so he'll be looking to chase down the 119.7 of Alex Hawke. He'll want to keep that first place in the championship. We have also got to look out for the likes of Energy Dan, who won last week. He will have got a good 25 points. Calvin is back, and Doran, who I know will be sniffing around that top 3 to try and take some points off the leaders. Tidy from Mobes. He's got a bit of traffic. He will get a bit of slipstream. No, he'll pull to one side. Let's see what Mobes comes across as. We've got Night Creed with a 119.9. He's been doing really well recently as Night Creed. I was in a practice session with him the other night. Did really well as Doran goes fastest with a 119.6. And John Mobes coming across with a 119.4. There's your pole at the moment, Hicks. Preb with a 119.5.
That's quite that. I saw him. His exit from Parabolica was very good. Very late on the brakes. 50-metre board for that. So he couldn't have done any better there. So yeah, good luck.
See what
So
Dan
who
looks.
now?
Dan's on a lap. It looks like Hicks.
Energy Dan. He'll be looking to repeat his form. Looking good at the moment. Seems to have refound his mojo. So let's see if he can put it at the top of the sheets. If he doesn't, he's going to get a lot of stick because he mentioned it a lot on commentary how good he was. So we can give him a lot of stick if he doesn't do well today.
I really want this to be a 121.1.
130 would do me.
119.8.
Oh, come on, Dan. You're not going to get on pole again with that, mate.
I know he's got faster than that. He won't be happy.
You're not going to win again with that. You're not going to win with that one, buddy. Come on.
I know he's got better than that. So let's see what he can do next. He might make you eat your words. Who we got on the lap? Mr. Wiggles.
Going through Parabolica.
Yeah, Mr. Wiggles.
Oh, Calvin's gone a little bit wide there. That's compromised his lap. And he finds John, top of the sheets at the moment, is streaming ahead with that beautiful lap that he put in there. So that's four more runners, 3 more runners to get bank a lap in before they can get in, change their tyres, and really go and test those braking points. I always find, I mean, you run the short qualifying primarily on SFR, but I've always found that maybe 10 metres sooner than I. But I always too hard on.
Can you hear me?
Turns you feel compromised. I don't know how you feel about that.
Sorry, I've had technical issues with this microphone. I think I'm back, and I didn't hear a word of what you said then. I am so sorry.
Well, I'll repeat myself. Right, so what I was is, SFR, you primarily do a short qualification, which means you get on the softs.
Yeah.
On my first, always break that little bit ways on the first, even if I know I can get that muscle set in, break in and then run. I like to improve, and I normally get a couple of tenths to maybe two to 2.5 per session, with the final session being the session. How do you find that? Again.
Sorry, this is.
We continue, mate. I'm carry on and comment while you use technical. Are you there? Oh, we keep losing him. Anyway, just got a readout. It's just posted a of 120.4. All we've got now is Eamon, who's just come in for his first of the evening, and he's run a little bit wide there. That's his way to go through. But let's see what he can. He's going to cross the line, and unfortunately, that last corner very compromising, but he's for 13th. We've now got looks he is at the moment. Obes out laps. I think is just teeing up a fast lap here. We'll stay on board for the moment. No, he's pitting. Apologies.
I'm just going to leave the lobby and try and rejoin.
Today. I might hear what do you want me to? Anyone can hear me. Just keep talking anyway. We've got Nike down on a fast lap, just coming through 2, but it doesn't pushing. So let's on board with Doran. No Doran's because we saw his up, so he started to burn his ERS. He's just about to complete sector 1, 2 tenths up. good sector. Thread the needle here to the main, and as we come in Lesmo 1, nicely go Lesmo 2, throw it in here, and that's very Padoran. So now on the back.
I don't know what's going on.
Can you ping us an invite, mate? I've been kicked out.
Have you been kicked out as well?
Yeah. I carried on talking, but I don't think I was live, was I?
You know, I think you were, but I thought it was my connection that was going wrong, but clearly it wasn't. I think we're still live. Just bear with me, sorry. We are still live. Everything just seemed to have been going really slow. I think we're back. Do you need an invite, Hicks?
Yes, please. Yes,
Can
please.
somebody on the stream as well just confirm if we're still here?
Here we go.
So I'm live now. I've just sent you an invite. Doran is currently first with a 119.0. I'm just going to check that the stream is live. Just give me a moment. Okay, I think we are still here. So, apologies, guys. We have lost about 4 minutes of qualifying. While all the technical difficulties, I can't even speak anymore, has been going on. Doran is first, Mobs is second, and Calvin is currently third place. Welcome back, Hicks. I believe you are back in the lobby.
The lobby. Just got some bit out here. Right, so we've still a bit of time left.
On board with Mr. Wiggles.
Can you just confirmation for anyone that they me?
I think you keep dropping in and out, Hicks. I could be wrong, but I think it might be your connection. Okay, yeah, so Oreo Glass says it's not, it's yourself, Hicks. Do you want to restart your console, maybe? Okay, so Oreo Glass says it's not. Oh, it really is.
Hey, yeah,
yeah, it's very delayed.
Console, maybe.
Okay, so while Hicks restarts his machine, we have got BTL Wicked Joe coming in the pits, and Night Creed is the only one that is potentially out on a fast lap. It does as he's coming round. Will he improve on the 119.9? He gets a 119.8, which puts him into 8th place. We have got 3.5 minutes left of qualifying. Hutton Roddy on his out lap. Everybody else, apart from Bossy Gaming, is in the pits. We will get the lap data on. as Hutton Roddy starts his fast lap in the Mercedes. He's currently in 9th place with a 119.9, coming into turn 1, down into 2nd gear as he comes round and quite quickly up into 3rd. As we go around with a bit of traffic, people are starting to leave the pits now. Preb, Wiggles and Alex Hogg being 3 that are now out, looking to improve on their times. And I think we might have Mr. Hicks back.
Hello.
Here he is. You are not muffling at the moment. It seems good.
PlayStations are rubbish.
You're going to tell me you need an invite as well. So I'm going to send you one of them. There we go. So back on board with Hutton Roddy as he comes into Sector 3. Now, I didn't see his split compared to his 119.9. He'll be looking to improve and get one better on Night Creed. Alex Hogg, maybe. He's down there in 7th at the moment, which is quite a surprise. Hicks is back in the lobby as Hutton Roddy comes across the line with a 119.6. That does put him up to 6th place. So that's a good lap from the Mercedes driver there. We have got Preb, who is out, but also Mr. Wiggles, who's further on into his lap, so we'll go on board with Mr. Wiggles. Energy Dan up with a 119.4 in 4th. I didn't see that. Dan, good lap. I think I'll be happy with the 119.4 tomorrow. So Wiggles isn't on the lap. Preb is, so let's go on board Hicks with Preb.
Hey, Preb
won.
Yeah, the scenery.
Oh, you're dropping in and out again, Hicks.
Mate.
Let's see if Hicks can get his connection sorted as we are on board with Preb into the last corner. As we come round the final corner, and he's going to come across the line with a 119.2, and that will put him 3rd place. That will drop Calvid down to 4th, Energy Dan down to 5th. So very good lap there from Preb. I have got John Mobes, who is currently on a lap. Let's see if he can improve on his 119.1. He needs to gain half a tenth. Half a tenth to beat Doran. Doran comes across the line with a 118.9. Yeah, now it's 2 tenths to find. As he comes around this final corner, Mobs, can he beat the McLaren of Doran? As he comes across the line, he doesn't. He's coming in. Can Calvid, who is 3 tenths up on his time at the moment, he is on a 119.0 at the moment. He will be very close to Doran's time if he can hook up this last corner as he comes around with very little ERS left in the tank. He's coming across the line. He loses his ERS. Is that going to cost him? He comes across the line with a 118.9. Just behind Doran. Wiggles comes across the line with a 119.2, which puts Preb and Dan down to 5th and 6th. Dan is on the lap. He's coming down the final corner. Can he cross the line with a 119.6? He doesn't improve on his time. Who is left? Anybody? Alex Hogg's coming into the pits. That is your qualifying done, ladies and gentlemen, for Division 3 round Monza. Hicks, I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm here.
You here? Good. Good.
I hate PlayStations.
We'll have to figure out how we can do it. Cross platform commentating.
Must be a way. How's that? Is my connection any better?
Seems, I think it's okay. There was a little moment just then. Let's see how we
if
go.
anyone is watching, can they let us know if you can hear both of us?
So who are we waiting for?
Bert.
Go on, sorry. Go on.
I said you can't have Bert without Ernie, can you?
No,
Do you know what I mean?
just don't work. It just don't work. So please don't. Loud and clear. Loud and clear. That's what we like to hear from Alex Hawke. Okay, so that is your qualifying done. Doran in first place. Great lap. I know he will be really happy with that to be ahead of the likes of Mobes and Alex Hogg. Particularly Calvid is up there in second place. So there is your qualifying results. Doran in first, Calvid second, Mobes third, Wiggles up in fourth with a good lap from Mr. Wiggles. Preb in fifth, Energy Dan up there again in sixth, Alex Hogg, Hutton Roddy, Night Creed and Silver Fox rounding up your top 10. Readout Salguero, BTL Wicked Joe, Bossy Gaming, Brass Monkeys and Smooth Operator round up your top 16. So Hicks, race strategy, what is your preferred route?
I don't know really. I did a 2-stop the other day and it worked out nicely.
Consisting
medium,
of
hard.
Medium, hard, okay. So it'll be interesting to see, because before you even start qualifying, you pick your tyre allocation. So it'll be down to whether people choose.
Allocation.
Yeah. Apparently, I am in a car. Why am I in? Right. Okay. Well, this is going to be fun. I really don't know how. Yeah. Let's just see how this goes.
Just get your controller and let's see how you do. Come on, boy.
I'm just going to go put full traction on because I just want to get around without...
You wet blanket. Come on now, just do it.
Just without... I don't want to affect anyone. So, and I'm even going to put automatic gearbox on. Where is it? No, not that.
There's something not right here because I'm...
I have not used a controller for racing in years. Yeah.
Well, you normally have all the assists on anyway, don't you?
I definitely do not. Definitely not automatic gears, and I am back to medium traction again now. Yeah.
Yeah, there's something wrong here, mate, because I'm still in the pit lane.
Right, okay. I'm not sure what's happened. I will get round. I will retire after the formation lap, I guess.
Right, let's go on board with SFR Keefs and see how we do.
I have not used a controller. Where am I? Please tell me I'm at the back.
That's a pretty good start for you. As he's coming up to T1. Break.
It's alright, I know what I'm doing.
This is actually quite well. Oh my good God. Is this how you drink after a glass of wine?
I'm getting around.
Let's
I've
be
not
honest,
used
it's
triggers
horrible,
for a long
it?
time. This is horrendous.
It's horrible on controller.
We're getting more viewers now because I'm having to get this car around. They'd rather watch me struggle than listen to us commentate. Hicks is basically what they're saying.
I would rather watch you struggle and commentate as well, mate. So I'm just going to sit here and enjoy this.
Can I retire pre the start race?
No, you have to do the first lap.
I have to do the first lap as well. Right. Okay.
And then retire in the pits.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I am really sorry. I know you will not get to watch the start of the race now because of this. I don't know why it's put me in a car.
Can I just say, oh, that was a lovely corner you did that. Can I just say to any women that are watching, this is proof that blokes can multitask.
Yeah.
Because Keefs is now glass of wine in hand whilst driving an Alpine and commentating. Now that's multitasking.
Oh, I
Jesus.
can't come in here and watch the start of the race.
No,
that's really frustrating. Okay.
I think you'll cause a safety car if you do anything else.
Hicks, if you can try and commentate on the actual start of the race. Yeah.
Right, so we've got everyone lined up now. We're just about to go. And everyone's poised, ready for those lights. As we've got the lights out, 2, 1, and away we go. So Doran got a little bit bogged down at the start, and yep, Calvid's taking him. Unfortunately, Doran's now dropped back to second. You've got Wiggles in there as well, but Calvid has made it to... Oh, we've got a spinner. We've got Readouts has had a spin at corner 1. That's a bit unfortunate. We've got another car, Readouts. That is Readouts. But everyone else looks like they've got through reasonably well. So we've got Calvin in the lead. We've got Doran, who's now lost a position, down to position 2. You've got Wiggles at position 3, John Mobes in 4th, and Energy Dan in 5th. Preb coming up there in 6th, Hutton Roddy in 7th, OWR Alex Haug in 8th, Night Creed in 9th, and Silver Fox has just made up a position on Wakey Joe to round out the top 10. So this is now the phase of the race where the nerves start to settle. You just start to think about just taking it steady and going into a little bit of time management mode. But Doran will not be thinking about time management. He will be solely thinking about overtaking Calvin as soon as possible to maintain that dominance that he had in qualifying. But you've got Wiggles now right on the back of Doran. You've got Mobesy Boy, who's being hassled by his teammate Energy Dan, which is going to need a better performance than 5th on the grid if he wants to win this race. Come on, Energy Dan. Let's see if we can have a repeater last week. But as we now go on to lap number 2, and we've got no movers and shakers on lap number 2. Oh, we've got Preb has taken a little excursion across the curb there, but I think he's about to lose a place as well to Hutton Roddy, which
right,
he now has.
I'm back.
That hasn't helped. I shall pass you over to our lead commentator.
No, you're doing a brilliant job. I have no idea what's been going on. That was really stressful. Right, we are back. Thank you ever so much, Hicks. Calvid in first place, Doran and Wiggles in second and third, and Mobs in fourth. Guys, I really apologise for missing the start of that race. I am going to go on board then with Doran, who is in second place and looking to pounce on Calvid. Let's get everything back on. Let's get the tyres on. We've got the tyres on. Gap to right, we're here. Where are we, Hicks?
So we really have, let me just jump in here. We've got a real mixed bag of strategies going on here, because we've got Calvin out there on the mediums, which is, I think, the optimal strategy. But you've got Doran, Wiggles, Mobes, and Energy Dan all going the hard route.
Doran's just about to take Calvin. He's just taking him just on turn 1. Sorry to cut you off. Just to cut you off.
He has got the move done. But Calvin got a good exit there, so let's keep an eye on that, because I think Calvin might have something to say about that overtake.
It's a good move there from
Doran. It's a dangerous place to try here, but he's going. Calvin, is he going to get it? This is tight. Oh, he just squeezes through. I think Doran's got the switchback on him. He has got the switchback on him, and now Wiggles is getting interested. So Wiggles now, he got very interested there at Lesmo 1. Lesmo 2, he comes round, and he's right on the back of Calvid. Can we see an overtake here under DRS? Little DRS train, so it's going to be tough. But let's see what he can do.
Calvid does to get that move done into that car. And Doran has a little...
And Doran's back through. That's fantastic. I think Calvid lifted there because I think Calvid thought he was going to get some contact, and he just lifted, and Doran, opportunist, straight through. But now Wiggles is right on the back of Calvid.
We have 5 drivers into this last corner, Hicks. 5 drivers, Mobes included. Energy Dan's taken over Mobes in the 4th place with the 2 Aston Martins having a little go at each other there. Wiggles, down into fourth with Dan now going up into third place. What a battle this is going down the final
this
straight.
This is going to be a manic
Dan
first
on the inside
corner.
of...
What have we got? Oh, we've got Wiggles looking at Mobes. We've got
we've got contact from the Aston Martins.
Wiggles has done it. He's through. Wiggles is through on Energy Dan. That's a critical move there. Very good. I think that was fairly clean as well. I didn't see any contact there. It was close, but I didn't see any. It looked like good racing by the SFR boys.
It really is close. You've got 5 drivers there, then another 5 drivers right behind them. What a race this is at the moment. Into lap 4 of 27.
So Doran is now 0.8 ahead of Wiggles, who needs to get a wiggle on and get up there and get involved with this battle.
Lap 4, that's horrific. As if you went as early as lap 4. Moving on, really quickly. I know it's going to happen, but lap 4, really bad. Calvin in second place on the mediums. He will be okay at the moment in 4 laps in with his mediums. But he will want to get the move done on Doran as soon as he can. So
we've
tyres will go.
We've got Energy Dan and John Mobes. Are they helping each other out here with a DRS pool? Let's see if Energy Dan gets a good exit out of Parabolico. He's going to get the DRS on his teammate, who's now in a 4-car DRS train. I think it's probably a little bit too early to do any of the DRS pulling. You need to really do that when you've got, no cars in front of you, and it really makes sense. So I don't think there's any of that business going on.
Alex Hawks just made a move on Hutton Roddy, so he's looking to make up a few places. He's in second place at the moment in the championship, and he's got his teammate of Preb just above him, so hopefully he will drag him along for a little bit. What else have we got? A bit of pretty frantic start to the race. Energy down all over the back of Wiggles. He'll be looking to get the move done. He's been practicing on it.
He's been listening to my my little jabs that I've been giving him, so that's good. Use it for fuel for the fire, my boy, and get up there.
I love it. Let's see if he's not going to make the move yet. He's going to wait for the straight across the finish line to try and get any move done. But we've got DRS train down to 8th place.
Yeah, so we're really looking for somebody here to try and break this DRS train. Somebody's got to really go hell to leather and get out of this DRS train. But Doran looks like
he's one person that's not got DRS, right?
Move.
And that's Doran. It's Calvin.
But he is looking.
He's looking fast on these straights.
Out front. He is. He's obviously trimmed those wings down. Got his scissors out and trimmed them down. Good boy. So we've got Calvid now. Oh, gets a little swapper on as he comes out of T2, and that's put Wiggles on the back of him. 4/10 down, but I think Wiggles has probably just decided that with those hards, he knows he's going to get Calvid. He knows that. He knows in about 1 or 2 laps' time, those mediums are going to drop off a cliff, and he's going to be able to take him. So I think Wiggles is playing the long game here. All these hard runners are looking fantastic up there, really holding on to the back of Calvid, who's now at a disadvantage, I would say, because he's not showing any pace on those mediums. He really needed to get ahead of Doran and get down the road, as he will know without me telling him. Are we back to our technical difficulties again? I've lost Keith's, so I'll just keep talking.
I've just been talking on mute for the last 5 seconds. So anyway, there we go. I was just saying, Calvid needs to get this move done now, but he just doesn't have the straight line speed on Doran. Which around Monza, I don't know where you're going to get your overtakes done if you're not fast along the straights.
Oh, and Wiggles just done. Oh no, he's been hit by Energy Dan. And Energy Dan has gone straight into the side of Wiggles. That'll be one for the stewards, I feel. But that's a terrible, terrible loss for Energy Dan, who's now bleeding places down to 7th. Alex Howe, Preb, Mobes, all gone past. So that's a really, really, really bad call there for Energy Dan. Looks like he might have got a bit of...
he's losing an end plate as well.
Oh, no. Oh, well, that's Energy Dan's race compromised. So... that benefited all the guys in front of him now. But as we were saying, Calvin's really got to get on with this because his strategy now is heavily disadvantaged. He really needed to be down the road, like 2-3 seconds down the road on those mediums, because as you well know, those mediums will be absolutely rubbish from here on in. They're only going to get worse.
So yeah, energy is down there. What other battles have we got across the field at the moment? Well, we have a slight break from the top 3.
Look at Doran, 1.7 ahead of Calvid. He's gone.
And Calvid will be under pressure now from Wiggles on the hards. Wiggles is going to try and get this move done. He's not going to get this move done. As he does this, John Mobs way out.
John breaks himself. Oh, John, no.
Has he picked up a penalty? So he hasn't picked up a penalty for it. I don't think anyone were affected. And he has lost places because of it. So
that's an extremely uncharacteristic move from our Mr. Mobes. He's normally really, perfect.
Did something happen to Calvid then? Did he mess Calvid up because of it? Because Calvid's now down in 3rd.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
He might have. I don't think he hit him. I just think it was his mirrors being full of an Aston Martin not stopping.
Okay.
But anyway, Calvid is not going to overtake into the Ascari chicane because that is not an advisable place to overtake. What's Wiggles doing now? Hey, should we say it again? No, we'll leave it till later. We'll leave it for another couple of laps.
And I know that they're in a party together. Is Wiggles now going to try and keep Calvid behind for as long as possible? Albeit, I do think Wiggles has probably got more pace than Calvid at the moment on them hards.
But look at this, 3.5 seconds Wiggles, the gap between Doran and Wiggles. So I think Wiggles is 100% just holding Calvid up to let Doran get that crucial lead ahead of Calvid. Calvid's race, in my opinion, is now compromised heavily.
You've got Preb that's gave up on his medium tyres. He's coming for a set of hards. I don't think you are going to take hard 18 laps. However, I will wait to be proven wrong. Energy down in 5th and Mobs down in 6th. Alex Hogg has found his way up to 4th place. Let's have a look at the position changes. Because, Alex Hogg up 3 places into 4th and Wiggles up 2 into 2nd. Your biggest winners tonight in terms of position changes at the moment are Brass Monkeys and Smooth Operator, who are up 5 places, respectively.
So we've got Wiggles doing an absolute stellar job for his teammate here as Doran is now scampered off down the road. 4.5, 4.6, 4.7. He is gone. See you later, checked out.
Calvid's making the move on Wiggles.
Calvid's race.
Calvid's got the move done.
But is it too little too late, I would say? He's not going to make any...
Is the fact that Calvid's...
And he is gone.
Calvid's now 9 laps. Is he now basically saying he's going to do a one-stopper and push these tyres three more laps maybe, and then get it done?
Yeah, I'd say 17, 16. Yeah, it's doable. He's obviously going for a one-stop. I'd say that's 100% one-stop.
So Wiggles just needs to relax a little bit now, going around these last 2 corners, and just wait for his chance. Alex Hogg shouldn't really be catching Wiggles now because his tyres will be going off. And then you've got...
Energy Dan, can I just say, is doing a stellar job with that damaged end plate in staying not that far off his teammate, but is Mobes going to get down the road or is he going to offer his teammate some DRS on the next straight? Currently, he will be getting DRS if he can get to the detection zone, which is just down here.
You've still got Wiggles and Coward fighting. Sorry, just to cut you off there a little bit there, Hicks. You got Wiggles and Coward there.
Yeah, Wiggles is... Oh, Coward's in. Coward's in.
Coward's in.
And Doran's in.
Okay,
Doran's
so they're going to come out on 2 hards.
So Doran's 2 stopping.
He's got
Doran's 2 stopping.
Must be 2 stopping. Which I think is the right idea. I just don't know if I'd have gone that far. 10 laps, I guess so. Everyone's in. So we currently have then our effective leader is Doran, who is on a fresh set of hards. And then Brass Monkey's up into 4th, which is nice to see. Brass Monkeys, when you watch this back, enjoy your 4th place running in the race. Calvid is right behind Hutton Roddy, and he will be slowing him down immensely. If he can't get past him in the next couple of corners down into this straight after these 2 corners here.
He should do. This should be a done deal. He can carry so much speed through Lesmo 2. He just needs to get a good exit, which he does. This is going to be on as Hutton Roddy goes defensive, but Calvid's got the pace on him, so that's job done for Calvid. Up into 7th, and now needs to chase down Preb, who's actually 2nd. Pit corrected would be 2nd now. So we've got Wiggles in the pit. Let's see where he feeds out. He's going to come out in 6th, sorry. Is he going to come out in front of Calvid? No, he's not. Calvid's done him on the undercut.
And he's got a mountain of people that have just overtaken him there, which is not going to suit Wiggles one little bit.
I think Wiggles has just hit John. He's just hit Mobsey on the first corner. So that will be one for the stewards, I'd imagine. A bit of wheel banging going on there.
And he got a 3-second penalty for the privilege as well.
So who have we got? Let's have a look at the interval leader. So we've got Doran is 11. Doran is now 11 seconds off the lead. So we know Doran's in the lead, but he will now be somewhat 4 seconds, I think, ahead of his number 2 rival, as Doran now takes Brass Monkeys for 3rd. Doran's flying. Nightcreed's in the pits, so I think we're going to see this return back to as it should, but Energy Dan has gone long. I wonder if he's going to change that wing. Do you think he'll change the wing on the pit?
Personally, I would. I just think for the sake of 2 seconds, or an extra 2.5 seconds, however long it is, it's worth it. Especially if you're going to be doing 13 or 14 laps, you're going to lose that just in the damage itself, right?
Yeah, he looks comfortable, I've got to say, considering he's got an end plate missing. It doesn't look that bad. But he will be bleeding time, so I agree. Get it done.
So it's what, 5 seconds? I think it is, because you're about 2.5 seconds for a normal pit stop, and then 7.5 seconds if you've got to change that wing. So it's quite a lot.
It will put him out of contention for a podium. That's the problem.
Salguero just having a little bit of trouble, I think, down the field. It looks like it. He's just been overtaken by Nightcreed and Bossy Gaming. So what have we got? We have got a bit of a spread now at the moment. We have got Hutton Roddy, who is behind Alex Hogg. And
Energy Dan, 10-second penalty. Speeding in the pit. Sorry to interrupt.
And I know it's such a horrible place to get it's because you're not really you're still on the track when you're braking, and it does play with you a little bit. But 10 seconds, that is definitely not what Dan wanted to see.
That's ruined any chance of a win this week.
He will have to try and win it on track, and then unfortunately let the game apply its penalties at the end. So we have got Alex Hogg, who seems to be fighting with John Mobes there, I think it was, at the moment. John Mobes on hards alongside Alex Hawke. Mr. Wiggles on a fresher set of mediums, albeit just one lap. Doran back in the lead. So Calvid is going to have to get a move on down the road because he is currently, 7.5 seconds now, Hicks, off Doran. And we were talking about 3 seconds at one point. So Doran going on long really, really well tonight.
Don't say it.
He's seen his Everton team do well at the weekend. He's coming into good spirits. He's first place.
You're just putting all the chips on the table now, aren't you? I mean, commentators cursing all that.
And there's 13 laps left. Unlucky for some. Salguero picks up a 3-second penalty. Calvin is going to get DRS from Brass Monkeys, who's just pitted, so he will gain a couple of tenths going down this straight here, and he'll be on the back of Preb in next to no time. 3 seconds behind
I think
him.
we haven't actually mentioned Preb that much, but he's pulled a bit of a blinder here because he wasn't part of that little top group at one stage, was he? He was fifth, and he started fifth.
Started fifth, so he's up 3 places, along with his teammate of Alex Hogg, who's also up 3 places into 4th place. Bossy Gaming picking up a 3-second penalty. These time penalties are starting to come now, Hicks. I know there are a few corners that I particularly look out for with track limits around here.
Yeah, fatigue sets in as well. You start getting a little bit tired now. You start thinking about trying to stretch those braking points out, and that's where the penalties come. It's a problem, especially around here.
So just on board with Energy Dan, who's looking to make...
Did he change his...
Did he change his wing? Did he change his wing? Can we get a shot from the broadcast?
He did. I think he did. No, he didn't. He didn't. My apologies.
Okay.
He did probably not change his wing.
Although he'd have decided whether to change it before he got the 10-second penalty. So Dan is going to try and get the move done on Hutton Roddick as long as his wings allow him, which they will. He gets that move done, and we have got the next closest battle is John Mobes, just behind Alex Hogg, and Mr. Wiggles just behind him.
I'd say I feel more sorry for Wiggles at this point because at one stage he was going along nicely in second. He got really mugged on the pit stops, really badly mugged, which is really unfortunate, and that's just as a result of going a little bit longer than his teammate, because obviously his teammate was first and got preferential treatment on pit stop. So that unfortunately didn't do Wiggles any good. But no doubt he'll fight back. He is on the back of John Mobes and Alex Howell here, so there's still a potential podium here for Wiggles if he can get a wiggle on.
3 times. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm stopping. That's it. I'm not going to do it again. I promise. Right. So where are we? John Mobes, back of Alex Howell. He's going to be looking to just try and get a little bit of a gain in the parabolica here. It's a good turn, good exit. I think we're going to see an overtake here if Mobesy's got the wings. He's got the battery. As he's a bit of a battery specialist in most tracks, as are Mr. Mobes. Is he gonna send it? Go on, Mobesy, send it, boy. No, he's thought better of it.
I think that might have been the right decision.
Here.
He does get a good exit.
He's got plenty of battery. Alex Haug has got no battery, so Mobesy's really hassling Alex here. Alex has got to do some harvesting, which he is at the moment. You can see the red light flashing. But Mobesy boy is got good battery management, as always. And that's a fantastic exit of Lesmo 1 for John. He just needs to do the same again and get on the power, DRS open, burn that ERS. I think this is going to be an over. It's going to be a late move. Is he going to do it? Come on, John. Now or never. Let's get it done. No, he's going to think better of it. Nice and tidy for Ascari.
Cattlebridge just overtaken Preb in the 2nd place. He'll be chasing Doran down.
6.4 off Doran, but I actually think Doran's got this sewn up. I think Doran's been absolutely spectacular today. So I think Calvin's got his work cut out if he thinks he's going to catch Doran. But I've just returned back to this battle with John Mobes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Alex Haug.
He's the battery comparison is good in Mobes' favour at the moment, but he won't get the move done on this straight.
He needs to just really get his breaking point here and get a good exit off T2, and then he's got a good exit off T2. Now burn that ERS. He just needs to get going. But he's decided he's gonna. Looks like he's harvesting.
Yeah, it's.
So I think he's just charging up.
Patience is a virtue, Hicks.
This is a chess game. John Mobes is playing a chess game here with Alex Haug, and both on same wear levels on their tyres. As Wakey Joe picks up a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So Mobes he's not going to go for it here, surely. That's way too far back. I think Mobesy is just gearing up for a move on the home straight, on the front straight. But he's got a poor exit from Ascari, and Alex Haug has scampered off into the distance there. 7/10 ahead. So John needs to do one of his famous late braking manoeuvres and get back on the power nice and early. He has done. Alex Haug, I think, got a slightly better exit of Parabolica there. So John is not going to do the business on this lap.
Just going to drop down to... Sorry, I'm just going to drop down to Silver Fox. Just have a little ride on board with him. As everyone seems to be picking up penalties at the moment, Hicks. More than I would have thought.
This could be good for Energy Dan if some of the front runners start picking up some big penalties. Because he is now on 13 seconds. You've got Preb on 3. You've got John Mobes on 3. Wiggles on 3. Salguero 3. Hutton Roddy and Smooth Operator on 3. And Bossy Gaming 6. And Wakey Joe's on a 10. So there's plenty of penalties being handed out today, like sweets.
I remember Energy Dan commentating on my race last week, Hicks, and I picked up a penalty, I believe. I think I did, and he said something along the lines of, he'll listen to this as he watches it back tomorrow. They're not sweets that you go pick up. So Dan, I'm going to throw that right back at you. 13 seconds. They're not football stickers, Panini stickers.
You just love kicking a man when he's down. I love it. Energy down, you do the same to us, Sunshine, so we've got to give you some stick.
Most people will shout got need, or got need. With Dan, it's got, in terms of penalties. Anyway, moving on. What have we got going on? Doran is miles ahead at the moment. 7.8 seconds clear of Calvid, and it is his to lose. There are still 7.5 laps to go though, Hicks. And we know anything can happen in 7.5 laps.
Yeah, especially with Doran and that commentator's curse.
I'm not saying a word.
If you're listening, Doran, don't listen. You just crack on, Sunshine. So Calvid now 7.9 away from Doran. Unless Calvid can ignite some rockets in the back of that Red Bull, I think that's going to be a tall order. But you've got Preb now within just coming up to the 1 second from Calvid. But don't forget, Preb's got a 3-second penalty, so he needs to get this done and get down the road. Come on, Mobesy. I'm back on with John Mobes, and if you're going to get this done, son, you've got to get it done. You've got to send it. You've got loads of battery on Alex Haug. We shouldn't really reveal that on commentary, but actually, who cares? Let's do it. Come on, John, out the Parabolica. Oh, and John Mobes is in, and that'll be a tyre change to the mediums for a little 7-lap dash for the end. So we've now got Energy Dan on those 7-lap old mediums. He cannot physically go another 6 laps on those. They will be dead. So I think Energy Dan is probably going to try. He's got nothing to lose. He's got that 10-second penalty. So currently it would put him back in 9th.
We got a safety car.
To end here.
We've got yellow flags. We have got a safety car. We've got Bossy Gaming who's just gone out. I think we're back to green.
No, we're back to green. So you've got Doran came in for a pit on the mediums. So Alex Calvid can go to the end. 17 laps is doable. So if Doran wants to win this race, he's got to do it on track.
I would say, if I was a betting man, I think Doran will do it. Just maybe the last lap. But let's have a look at the gap. He has got 15 seconds to make up in... No, I take that back. What do you think, Hicks? I don't think Calvid's relinquishing 15 seconds in 5 laps.
Calvid's not going to pit. He's got track position. He's got 11 lap old hards. He's got 5 laps to go. He is definitely not going to pit. He would be silly to pit. So Doran, unfortunately, here has put himself on the back foot because he's got to do it on track. But he has made a second up on Silver Fox just in the last few turns. So he's definitely got some pace there. But can he get the move? Oh, excuse me. Can he get the move done? Because he's got 1.5 seconds to Silver Fox and then a further 2.9 to Energy Dan, who we know has got wing damage and a 10-second penalty. Has Doran just ruined his chances of a win here? I think maybe he's made life difficult for himself. And do you know, I was very surprised when he came in on lap 10 on those hards, because those hards would easily have done another 4 or 5 laps. Easy.
Yeah, it's he's going to have to get DRS off Silver Fox now, get that move done. He is making a little bit of time on Calvid, but we're talking he's made a second and a half in this lap. That is not going to cut it. That is not going to cut it when you've only got 5 laps left to go.
Yeah, he needs to do 2.5 seconds a lap.
Yeah.
And he is not doing that at the moment.
We are down at 13 seconds. If he can get down to, say, 10 seconds at the end of this lap, then that's 3 seconds. An eye on that.
Yeah,
in the meantime, you've got Prev on older tyres, but still keeping up with Calvid. But you would imagine that Prev will probably drift away a little bit in the next couple of laps.
So Doran just pulling a move now on Silver Fox, and he's got 5th. So he's now got 1.8 seconds to Energy Dan. I think a podium is on the cards here for Doran, but I think he's lost the win. I'm going to say that now. I think he's just given the win up.
Yeah, see,
I don't think he had a choice because he pitted too early on those hards. I don't think he had a choice. I don't think he could have gone to the end, but... What is he now? He's 12 seconds. He's not going to do it.
He needs to make another couple of seconds in the next... Yeah, it's... we'll keep an eye on it, however, because never say never. Let's have a look.
So, at the moment, if Doran can get himself 3 seconds within Preb, he'll get a podium. And how far is he off Preb at the moment? Leader... Yeah, Preb's right all over the back of Calvin. Have you seen that?
So he is, and he's on the worst. He's on the more worn tyres. So he's doing well. Is Preb in 2nd place with his teammate in 3rd. So it'll be a good week for Kick Salva if it stays as it is at the moment. As we know, Energy Dan is going to lose a few places because of the penalties he's picked up. Doran will be one of the beneficiaries of that. And we'll put him up into at least 4th, unless he can chase down Alex Hogg and get himself on the podium, Hicks, which would still be a good result.
It will, but it's desperately hard to watch this because Doran has been a class of his own tonight. He's had the pace, and he absolutely could have won this race.
He's going to get the move done.
It's a little bit hard to watch this.
On Dan, he is going to get the move done, though. We'll go back to
So he's got 2.9, 3 laps, 2.9. Can he get on the podium? I think he can get on the podium. I did say that previous in commentary. I do think he will be looking at a podium. I think he'll get a podium, but I don't think, unless those tyres drop off a cliff now, I don't think he's going to win the race. What do you think?
I think you're right. I think he's left himself too much to do. He'll give it a good go, and I think he'll be happy with the podium. He will still make some points on Mr. Mobes and obviously Alex Hogg if he does manage to overtake him for the end of the race. So, not all is lost, but could have been a lot better, I guess. But never say never. And that wasn't the commentator's curse, that was his choice to go into the pits, not mine.
Yeah, we definitely both agree that lap 10 pitting on the hards was a mistake.
It does make me think about my strategy for my race in Division 2 tomorrow night. Does make me wonder what the best thing is to do. So Doran has got DRS on Alex Hogg. So he is making time. He is now 7.5 seconds, Hicks, with 2 laps to go. Stretch too far, possibly, unless Coward was to pick up a 3-second penalty. That would make it interesting.
So Doran is now about to move himself up onto the podium, but I think Alex Hogg has got good battery and he's got great straight line speed look on Doran, so that's not going to happen this lap. But he looks like he's going to get a good exit. He has got a good exit and get that ERS burn, but he hasn't got a great deal of ERS, and Alex Hogg hasn't either. So this is going to be a drag race, and those Alex Hogg's wings are trimmed. Look at that. He's pulling away from Doran here. So Doran's got to... He's got to get it done. He's got to get a better exit and get it done. Save up that battery. But he's now harvesting, so he's doing the right thing. And Alex Hogg is not harvesting, so Doran is definitely priming himself here for a move. And here we go. ERS, DRS, wide open. And has he got the move done? He's got the move done, so Doran has now worked his way back up onto the podium. And he should have no problem there in pulling away from Alex Hogg. But we're now 5.6 away from Preb.
As Dan picks up another 3 seconds, I keep telling you, Dan, stop collecting them. They're not Panini stickers. Stop it. Alex Hogg in 4th place. He does have the DRS on Doran, but I don't think he's going to get a move done here. If he is, he's got to do it. No.
Yeah, I think this is definitely your finishing order.
It is, unless, and I'm just going to put something out there for the interest of the last lap. Preb's on 3 seconds. Doran is 5.4 behind. He needs to make up 2.5 seconds in a lap.
That's not going to happen. That's a lot.
You would think, though, with Preb's 18-lap-old hards, he's got to be struggling now. He's got to be struggling. Although being on board with him now, he looks quite smooth as he comes around them 2 tight corners and then just a couple of straights now, pretty much. He is making time.
I don't often eat my words, but I did say earlier that Energy Dan would not complete the race on those mediums, and he looks like he's going to. Unfortunately, he's got like 300 seconds penalties, so he will be pushed further down the grid. Sorry, Dan. Sorry.
And I'm just going to go back to Coward. He's coming across the line. Coward is going to cross the line in 1st place. Does take the win around Monza in Division 3, with Preb coming 2nd, and Doran, who will finish 1 second behind Preb. Alex Hogg in 4th. Energy Dan will come across the line in 5th. However, he will lose places to Silver Fox and to Mobes, who goes up in 6th. And Hutton Roddy and Wiggles will take him as well, and that will put Energy Dan down into 9th, with Night Creed coming across in 10th place. Salguero across the line as he comes round the final corner will come around in 11th place, but he has got 3 second penalties. That shouldn't make a difference, with Brass Monkeys being 6.8 behind him in 12th place. So Salguero across the line Brass Monkeys comes across in 12th place. BTL Wicked Joe picking up almost as many penalties as Dan in 13th place with 30, which will drop him down below Readouts and Smooth Operator.
The winners today in the SFR penalty challenge were.
I'm not getting involved in this one.
He'll never get the opportunity to do this to me again either. So unfortunately, Dan, you'll just have to take the stick, son.
We've got Alex Hogg, who has left the lobby before the final results, which makes it really hard for me and you to go through the final standings. We will go through them as they are. I can't remember where Alex Hogg actually finished. However, Calvid in first place, Preb second, and Doran round up your podiums at the top three. Silver Fox, John Mobs, Hutton Roddy, Mr. Wiggles, Energy Monkeys and Readouts in the Hascars in 11th and 12th. Smooth Operator 13th, BTL Wicked Joe 14th, Alex Hogg 15th, Bossy Gaming 16th, and apparently I had to do a lap and I finished 17th. And I finished lower than 17th in the past, so good points for Calvid, good points for Doran, points lost probably for Mobs. But on to the race next week, and I don't know where we are next week. I can't think where we are. However, that is your race for Division 3 SFR round Monza. I've been SFR Keiths, been joined by Hicks. Thanks for having me, Hicks. It's been a good night as usual.
See you next time. Yep, we'll see you again.
See you next week.
Well done, everyone, and well done to the top three. See you again. Bye-bye.